Oh. Rita, one. Get out. Get out. You got juice. You got juice. All right. So it is hopefully. Huh? Ask your daddy. Ask your daddy. Ask your daddy. Home. Look. You see that? You see that person over there? You see him over there? That's your daddy. Go on ahead and ask your daddy. This is not for you. It's for mommy. It's mommy's things. Go watch a movie.
Look at
Daddy. Woo! Alright. So, I'm looking a hot fucking mess. A ratchet ass mess. But it's okay because we're gonna transform. I don't know if I'm gonna do my hair because I'm not really going anywhere. I'm not really going anywhere, but I'm gonna do my makeup just because I know you're tired of looking at me busted and crusted. So I guess it's an ASMR too. Okay, be nice, but I got some alcohol, liquor, I don't know what it is, and then I have some burger. We're gonna see how this thing turns out. I'm getting. Oh, I didn't know I could zoom. Hey, y'all. Okay. Alright, so I have drugstore brands. It's a get ready with me. I'm not going anywhere. Is it backwards? I don't know. Whatever. This is the shade caramel. I like to do a little bit darker than my actual skin color because the coverage. Okay, let's be honest. Your girl has acne scarring and problems, and we just want to cover it all. So I just go a little bit darker. I don't know what's the actual shade I am. What the actual shade of foundation I am, but you know, I just use this. I remember like 4 years ago I was NC45, but yeah, I don't know, after the kids and the sun and no sunscreen, you just change. I think I need to move over because the lighting. I wonder if I can I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna add another light over here. Yeah. Okay, hold up. What y'all doing over there? And I need hopefully that's good. Uh-oh. Okay, it smells good, babe. Hubby is cooking. Oh, did that make what? Ah, what do you mean? Yes, it does smell delicious. Okay, so let me. Uh, the light is burning your eyes. Aye. All right. Your game might be ready to go. But I'll let Daddy handle that because Mommy's making a video. Go watch a movie. Okay, so I don't have any. I think I have like one brush. Oh, my kids, y'all. My kids. I always use my fingers because I'm a broke bitch and I feel like I don't know how to use a brush. Like I feel like I can get more definition or more excuse me, not coverage, but like I feel like I can maneuver better with my fingers. Go. Go watch a movie, man. Why are you watching me? So yeah, I like to use my fingers for everything. I put some when I used to have the sponges, like the dollar sponges, I would use those to put my foundation on. But I don't have those right now, so I'm using my fingers. And do I have a brush? I have literally one brush, and it's an eyeshadow brush, and I rarely ever use that, ever, because I just grew into doing my makeup with my fingers. So enough about my makeup. Like I said, this is a drugstore brand, The Dream Satin Liquid Mousse. What is it? Is it mousse? No. Foundation plus hydration serum. 120 caramel. And I like to go darker, as I said. But today we're talking about when I quit my job at McDonald's. Okay. Okay, tell them. Tell them. All right. It's my son. All right. So, I have a lot of let's see if I can. Girl, this setup is dangerous. This setup is dangerous. Hey, babe, can you bring that other light in here? That one that's on the nightstand. If we would have went to the dumpster and got the freaking lamps. I'm live. I'm a dumpster diver. Okay? I'm just kidding. But I saw some lamps in our dumpster and I was like, I wonder if they work because I'm not trying to buy it. I mean, they looked pretty darn good. All you need is some bleach and a rag and some gloves and you're good to go. Like, come on now. Why are you being bougie? My grandma, I remember. Get the extension cord too. I remember when I was growing up, my grandma, we was driving down the street and she saw these seats sitting, like, you know how if you in a house and like you have a long street that goes to the road and then you have your mailbox, and I need the extension cord too because there's no more plugs. So yeah, the mailbox, and then there was trash, but then next to the trash there was these chairs, and they were nice chairs, and we picked them bitches up. Okay, so and you was throwing them away. Another person's trash is another person's trash. How's it go? Go. One person's trash is another person's treasure. Because you didn't want it, I want it. Oh gosh. Thanks. Okay, so give me a second to get my self together here. Hopefully.
You got him first, then give him to him next.
Hopefully this don't blow up on me.
Share what time.
This is the janky lighting until we get to the ring light. But I see there's still nobody here. It's okay because we just gonna keep filming. Ooh, that light is trash, but you know, we just gonna make it work. We're just going to make it work. Perfect. Yes. Yes. All right. So, um, yeah, I saw those lamps in the trash and I was like, yes, bitch. My husband was not about it. But you know, if my grandma was here, we would have gotten them bitches. She would have cleaned them off. And yeah, we would have been had good lighting. But anyways, so story time. I started working at McDonald's. I want to say it was August 20th.
Share.
August 2000. Was I still in high school? No. August 2013? 2012? August of 2012 or 2013.
Man. Give me fun.
Because, I'm not gonna, that's a different story time. I'll make a story time about the time that I got kicked out. I'll make a story time about the time I ran away from home. I'll make a story time about the time. Ooh. I got a whole bunch of stories to tell. But, okay, so this one, McDonald's. So I was working at McDonald's for like almost a year. And this McDonald's was lit. It was 24 hours. And I think this was the first time I had started working grave. And I loved it. I loved the grave shift because you see all types of people. People getting off work late, people who are just out partying, people who got the same life as you. I don't know. It was just nice. I don't even know if I got a differential back then because Georgia was just the struggle pay. And I was making $7.25 an hour. I didn't know any better. I didn't know that you could make more until I went to Vegas. But that's, you know, we'll just talk about that later. So I was working at McDonald's for about a year, and when I first started, I did the interview. Oh, is that for me? Is that for Mama? Taste test. Fire! Nice. Condoms. Yeah, pretty good. My husband can cook and I can't, but whatever. It's a balance. So when I first said, okay, so I went for the interview, and at the time I was living at my grandma's house, and I was like, you know, I don't know if I had been arrested at this point for Walmart, but it's long gone. I don't know if I had been arrested for Walmart and I needed to pay for court and all this other shit. So I was like, damn, I need to get a job. I had my own car. No, I did not. Did I? What is that? I don't even remember. we gonna get it together. But so I went in for the interview, and the lady had interviewed me. I think her name was like Michelle or something, or like something. I don't know. It was a black lady, and she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, you got the job, but I just need to ask you, is that a wig?" My hair was like longer and bigger curls. And I'm like, "No, it's not a wig." And she was like, "Well, you know, we work around food, so you're gonna have to put that up."
One more?
I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, wait a second, okay?
It's not a problem. Like, okay. But like, then did you have to say was like what?
Really be good.
I think she was just jealous. I don't know. That's what my grandma loves to say
Okay.
to comfort us. Like, oh, they're just jealous of you. Oh, they're mean to you because they're jealous. Oh, they don't like you because they're jealous. And I'm gonna stick with that. So basically,
You gotta wait, man.
I think about 2 weeks after that, I'm gonna just call her Kelly. So Kelly, Brandon White. Hey, Brandon White. What story are you telling? I'm talking about when I quit my McDonald's job twice. I quit it 2 times. But it's just I've been talking about other stuff too. But if you watch the video later after I post it, you'll see. But now I'm actually talking about McDonald's, and I'm doing a get ready with me. So yeah. So Kelly, about 2 weeks later, Kelly was like, I think he was the store manager, and you know how some people take that title to the head, like, oh, I'm store manager, so I can boss everybody around and be rude and mean and make people cry, and they have to listen to me or I'll fire them. Yeah, she was one of those. So I came into work, and I don't know if I was late, but she was like, "Oh, well, you're gonna have to do the front end, which is basically cleaning the dining room, getting the trays. You know, like when people get their food, you have a tray with all the food. They put it on the table. You're done. You put it on the top of the trash can. I have to get those, take it to the back so they can wash it. Wipe the counters, wipe the freaking ketchup shit, get straws and all that stuff. And so she was like, "You need to be selling everybody who comes in here, welcome to McDonald's." I'm like, okay, I ain't never in my life have I been to a McDonald's where they you hello, welcome to McDonald's. Ever, never, ever, to this day, ever, never, ever in my life, ever. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is we trying to set a trend here. So, you know, I was saying it, but you know, if you know me in real life, my voice is not a projecting type of voice. And so say it louder. And like she was saying it in front of everybody, and she was telling me how loud to say it. Man, I am freaking doing it. I'm freaking talking. I am freaking talking to these people, and it was just not good enough. Gosh, like I go in the back, and she's like, mind you, I'm fresh into McDonald's. Like, this is my second week, and she's showing me how to do the fries. She's showing me how to do the fries, and I'm like, okay. Simple. So I get to, you know, I don't know if you've ever been to McDonald's, but they have this the grease. It's like a big old grease thing with the frying, like with the basket. You put the fries in, you set the timer, it goes off, you pull the fries out, shake it a little bit, dump it in the little basket, and pour the salt on there. This bitch want me to do it like fucking SpongeBob. I'm like, I just started. I'm not no damn robot. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm trying. I'm like, ma'am, 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 ma'am. So I'm like, I cannot deal. This went on for like a couple weeks. So I'm talking to my grandma because I lived with my grandma at the time, and I'm just like, I don't know how to deal with this. Like, I need this job of my court and legal fees, but this lady is just, doing the most to make me, to embarrass me. And so she was like, just pray on it, grandma. I called corporate. Did I call corporate? I did call corporate, but that was after okay, so you have the manager, you have the store manager, and then you have the store owner. I talked to the store owner and his dad. So they were like, oh, you need to talk to the person issue with. I'm just like, what is that going on? Because she's the one I have the problem with. How is she going to fix herself, How is she going to, so I'm like, obviously, this shit is not working. So, where's my eyebrows? My eyebrows, like, where are my eyebrows on? Oh, this is the brush I was telling you guys about. This is the brush that I have. One lonely brush. It's an eyeshadow brush. Let's see. Fantasy Cosmetics. And it says FANTASEA. I don't know if you can see it, but anyways. So, yeah, so I'm like, you know what? This is not helping the problem. I'm calling corporate. That shit did not help. It's like, what do they actually have for employees who are going, who can't really go around their boss? It could be my phone because I live near Air Force, and they block certain Wi-Fi or whatever. They block cell reception. It's really hard to get cell reception, and I do not have Wi-Fi yet. But don't judge me. We are coming up. We're taking donations. We're taking donations. So if you want to suggest that I get a Patreon and you guys, go ahead and donate a little something, we'd be gladly receptible to doing that. But until then, you gonna have to struggle with me, and we gonna struggle together. So I reported her. Nothing, nada, not another zilch, zip. I hated going to work because she was the boss and she was there every day, and she was just like, just rude, taking advantage of her position. And I'm just like, you know what? I cannot. But I stayed. One day I noticed that she wasn't anymore. I draw my eyebrows, okay? I draw them because I have none. As you can see, can you see? I have none. None. I just draw. See? I just draw them on crazy. All the way through. Crystal's coming through. It's Albie Shore. You see me coming through. All right, so Thursday I'm supposed to get my lashes done. I'm ready. But yeah, so one day I did not see the lady no more. Her name, I called her Kelly. I did not see Kelly anymore. Kelly was nowhere to be found. She was like, gone, bitch. I don't work here anymore. But you know how freaking people talk, so basically we found out that Kelly was not Kelly. Kelly was Michelle off of Destiny's Child. Not really, but not really. She was freaking fraudulent. She was fraudulent. Okay? She was not who she said she was. She was stealing money from the safe. She was stealing supplies. She was stealing everything. She had a kid. And I'm just like, if you all this, if you had all this stuff,
hold on, son.
why you gotta go above and beyond just to do that to people, you know? Be low key about it, you know? But I feel like, I don't know if I had anything to do with it, but I'm glad she was gone because she was just taking advantage of her role. Anyways, so skip. Months later, I think it was New Year's Eve or.
Back up, homie. If you eat all the shrimp, we all gonna have a problem.
Oh, we all gonna be hungry.
You gonna get some more of that? Just hold on.
What happened to the movie?
You ate all day.
He hasn't. He's been asleep. So, she got fired, and I was still working there. People were just rude. This, what?
I got hot dog. Because I didn't think y'all was going to eat this.
Well, cook them damn hot dogs. Woo! Look at that. I'm going to leave that right there. Careful, sit down. They about to demolish your food.
You better grab it, woman.
Hey, turn that movie on. I'm trying to do my video.
Trying to be in the straight acrobat.
Trying to do video. Babe cooked dinner for us. He under the table. He's shaking the table.
You can climb over there.
You should have got some bread.
Put a little bit of that on there for him.
A bit of what?
Okay.
Alright, so I need a Q-tip. I'll just tell you later. But anyways, so she was gone. Found out that she was stealing. She was not who she said she was. People were sleeping with people as usual. I'm just like, why, Lord, why? Anyways, one day, I think it was New Year's Eve, I was like, I'm tired. I was about this close to stripping. I was this close to stripping. I went to Follies on Buford. I don't know if it was on Buford Highway or wherever, but I accidentally landed there, ended up there, and I was about that close to stripping. I went in there, talked to my mom. She told me to come back the next day. I guess I was ugly for her. I don't know. But I was about that close to stripping because I hated my job. I was not making anything. I felt like I could not progress. But that was just the devil, because you don't have to strip just to make money. There's money online. There's money. You could start your own business. You know, you could invest in yourself. You could trade. You could do stocks. Make them both plates.
You're welcome.
And yeah, so that close to stripping. And so one night, I think it was New Year's Eve, because my ex manager, my friend, had posted online that one day, if I wasn't cool with her, I would have just left and said fuck this shit. But I say it because I was cool with her, and you know, I respected her as a manager and as a person, and I didn't want to leave her hanging. But you know, there's a certain line that you have to draw. There's a certain line that you have to draw regarding your integrity and your willpower. Like, ooh, child. Ooh, child, baby, baby.
You eat it all, I know it's good. Don't just eat the shrimp. You back up, because you're going to eat his plate. Hurry up, go to your plate. Go get your plate.
Okay, so what is you now? Ooh, baby, where's my eyes? My eyebrows. Where's my eyebrows at? Where my eyebrows at? Where did it go at? Where they at? I lost my eyebrows. I lost my eyebrows. There they are. Okay, so yeah. It was New Year's Eve, and
you got a plate coming too, don't trip.
Oh, you wasn't talking to me. I thought you were talking to me. My son, my mini-me. So, you gonna sit on this side and get in the video? Tell them. What? Tell them about a job you quit. That was horrible. So, it's good. You gotta turn that movie back on for them. So, we work the grave shift, right? So we have to clean everything. We have to clean the front. We have to clean the soda machine, like the area. We have to clean the floors, the bathroom. We have to clean the ice cream machine. When we tell you it's down, we cleaning it. And if we don't say it's down, then that shit is dirty as hell, and you about to eat some fungus or some shit. So, we clean the ice cream machine, we clean the coffee, the McCafes, whatever that shit. We clean the fry machine. Who the fuck is that? Turn the movie on.
Somebody sit down and eat.
Ooh, yeah. Shut the door. Oh, you mad, huh? You was gone about 8 hours. Hello, I'm making a video. Okay, so. Hey, do you want to make a video? Awesome. All right, so. Yeah, so we had to clean everything, and my job for that night was to wash the dishes, meaning I had to wash all the grill pins, all the freaking the fry. You know how like you dump the fries into that little area. I had to wash that off, all the salt and the grease and everything. Had to wash the utensils off. Had to wash the trays off. Had to wash the pans off. Had to wash the grill things that you put on the bacon. Had to wash the tea things. Had to wash everything. And I'm just there. You said Cinderella.
Treating you like Cinderella.
Why? I'm like, you know what? I am fucking done, because nobody shows up for night shift and they don't get fired. Like, it's supposed to be 4 or 5 of us, and it's only 2 of us here. I started laughing, y'all. I started laughing. That's how you know you're crazy. I started laughing because I didn't want to cry. Like, I didn't want to cry. I need to, can't really, look at myself. Turn the movie on, man. So yeah. Why not? You trying to find what?
I go find the crabs. Y'all little boys stink.
I'm making a video. My husband just farted.
It's called flatulence.
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 He's been drinking also. Anyways, so
Blame my
yeah. This night I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm not washing these damn dishes. I ain't cleaning this damn bathroom. I ain't cleaning these floors. I'm not doing shit. I'll take orders, but that's about it, because I'm done. That's only because I liked the manager. Not like, on that level. I just liked her as a person and we were friends. I respected her. If it was anybody else, I would have been left. Because fuck that shit. I'm not... You gotta be doing too much. You expecting me to do too much. And you're not giving these people repercussions. You're not giving these people repercussions, from not showing up for work. Like, you're not firing these people. And now I gotta do their job times 10, and I'm not for it. So I just quit, and then I went to Vegas. I don't know if I went to Vegas that time or the next time. I think I did.
Go sit down and eat.
Went to Vegas and I met my husband, but we were just talking at the time. And what we met in 2013, right?
13? Did we meet 2013?
I don't know anymore. I don't know. I've been drinking. I know we got married 2017. We had a kid in
17?
Shut up. We had a kid in 2015, and then we got together in 2014. Started, a relationship.
Is that?
But we met in 2013.
Sure? Get together 2013?
I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, I was just like, I'm over it. So I went to Vegas and I was working at Amazon. I lied. It's cold now. I was working at Telus. Put a movie in. I thought you were gonna sit over here. And that job was, it was nice. It was $11 an hour. And it was the most I've ever made in my life. I was like, yes, I need to, I need to be. At the time. I was like, yes, I need to be over here. For obvious reasons. Money is good. And I have connections here. So yeah, I still had court legal documents. Maybe I should make a story time about the time that we got caught up at me and Casey at Walmart. But yeah, I still had legal issues with Walmart, so I had to go back to Georgia. But yeah, I was like, man, I cannot do this McDonald's shit no more. So I quit. I went to Vegas, and then I came back to Georgia, asked them for my job back. I got my job back, and then I quit again because like, oh, bitch, I cannot. I don't remember the second time I quit. I think I just didn't show up for my shifts, but the first time was more dramatic. The first time was more dramatic than the last time because I was like really upset. My husband made some shrimp. That shrimp tastes weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm hungry. There's nothing else to eat. So yeah, I quit the second time. Now, for about 2 years, and I hate it. I'm ready to be my own boss. So, y'all look out for my hair business. What y'all about to do? What y'all about to do?
Sure.
You got any topics?
Topics? Oh, no, what you got?
No, do you got any topics?
About what?
Well, I just made a quitting my job. Not now.